Hi, I'm Mickeleh, and I'm going to tell you right up front, this video stinks. Or at least it smells. Oh, and it comes in 4 smelly parts plus a disclaimer. Disclaimer first. I am a person with anosmia, which means I can't smell. Well, maybe I do smell. But when I smell, I'm usually the last to know because I can't smell. Because I'm a person with anosmia. Yes, Tom Milsom Smell. Now, despite my anosmia, I have it on excellent authority that Tom smells good. But that's off topic. What I know about Tom Smell, I know from my ears and my eyes. Seriously, check out his video for his song called Smell. It's from his new album, Explorer 6. What I love about Tom's music is that it's not only inspired and inspiring, it's also hilarious. Even when it's heartbreaking, there's verbal, visual, and musical wit at work. Tom can take you places that nobody else on YouTube even knows about. So do check it out. Links in the doobly-doo. One of the great multi-billion-dollar commercial endeavors of the 20th century was all built around bodily odors. I mean the elimination thereof. It was the 20th century that applied biology, chemistry, and above all, advertising to take it to a new level. Apparently, we're not all that smelly on our own. Problem is, we share our skin and our cavities with bacteria. Bacteria that have mastered the unpleasant capability of turning our bland perspiration, dead skin, and hair into what is formally known as the stink molecule. Wikipedia identifies this as the stink molecule. Trans-3-methyl-2-hexanoic acid. Some say it's a Caucasian thing. Others say it's peculiar to people with schizophrenia. I don't know. I've been Googling this for days. I don't understand any of it. But this is not about the chemistry. This is about the commercial interests that spent the entire latter part of the 20th century instilling in us the fear and dread that our own natural smells would conspire to deprive us of love, companionship, and happiness. By the end of the 20th century, we pretty much had a product for every stink center, pit, and orifice on the human body. Problem solved. We can feel pretty smug about it. But science marches on. How wrong we were. Millennials, rejoice! You now have your own 21st century discovery of a place that stinks and a new remedy that you can buy. Yes, you brushed, you flossed, you rinsed, but did you scrape your tongue? Well, did you, punk? I have here a dictionary published in 1954. You and I know a lot of words that aren't in this dictionary, like email, bromance, carjacking, crackberry, muggle, Wi-Fi. But this dictionary has words that are not in more recent dictionaries, words we don't use anymore, and I want to show you one of my favorites. Here's a word that's been retired, nosarian. Nosarian, one who argues that there is no limit to the possible largeness of a nose. Now, you may be asking yourself, who are these nosarians, and how come they don't have a website? Well, if they had a website, they might still be in the dictionary. As far as I know, the word nosarian only appears in one book, the odd and comic novel Tristram Shandy by Lawrence Stern. Stern does a wicked parody of religious arguments, of the sort that we still have today. The nosarians argue that since God is all-powerful, there's no limit to the size of a nose he could create. He could make one as big as a church steeple. The anti-nosarians argued that the lungs and the stomach were sufficient to support one person. And if a man had a nose as big as the rest of him, there wouldn't be enough support for the nose. According to the nosarians, you could have a mountain on your face. Tristram Shandy was written in the 18th century, but there's something very modern, even postmodern about it. The author, Lawrence Stern, loves to jump off the page and remind you, rub your nose in the fact that you're reading a novel. He plays with typography. He spoofs the novel. He spoofs the form of the novel. That's something that's very common in modern art, literature, and music, calling attention to the artifice of the art. Pirandello and Brecht do it. Groucho, Bugs Bunny, George Burns, and Gary Shandling do it. Scott Pilgrim does it. Scream did it. Alex Day reminded me about Scream the other day. It happens all over YouTube. We love to break the fourth wall. Tom Milsom is a master at it. It's just the way we roll in the modern world, but Lawrence Stern got there first. When I was in London, I saw buses with ads for the new Spy Kids movie in 4D. The fourth dimension? Aromascope. Yep. Smellovision is back. I did a series on Smellovision a while back, a couple of videos explaining the history of smell in movies. There's a song about Smellovision in one of them, and Tom Milsom plays accordion in it. On it. Anyway, we've come to about the last mention of Tom Milsom in this video because the video is over. Until next time, Oh, lots of links in the doobly-doo. Please check them out. Until next time, I'm Mickeleh.